Okay, so the first thing I harvested was my watermelon. This is the first watermelon that I harvested, and I dropped it, and it cracked. But it's still delicious. I mean, look at that beautiful, it's called, this one is strawberry watermelon. It was from, I think that, yeah, the seeds were from Baker Creek. And it still tastes really good, even though I dropped it. All I did was wash it, and it's fine. So, I got that. The curlicue, I was like, it's awful small, but the curlicue was dried up and it had, I don't know if it's still there. Yeah, y'all can see the yellow bottom that it had. That's a little bit of an indication that it's ready. So I had that, and so I just went ahead and picked it, and then I dropped it. But at least we know now that it's ready. I harvested some lemon balm, I think it was. And then I also have a little bit of spearmint. Spearmint has runners, and so does most mints they have runners, and I have a bunch of sprigs of spearmint coming up in my herb bin. It's I don't know if y'all remember, but it was a salvia and marigold planting, and I don't know if I filmed it or not, but I also planted some spearmint in there. And then I have some seeds that I harvested. These were zinnia and marigold seeds, and then I have a bunch of cucumbers. I harvested more of that, and my new goat, Willa, I don't know if that video came out by now, she ate a piece of lemon balm, so I did have more, but she ate a piece of it. I hope it won't hurt her or anything. It probably won't. She's fine. So I have that and more mint, and we can all put this on the same tray in the dehydrator, and I'll do that later. And we have some more zinnias. So these are yellow zinnias, these are regular zinnias, and these are mini zinnias, and we have some marigolds. And we have a big cucumber. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these cucumbers. This was all from my garden. Yeah, all of this was from my garden. All them cucumbers, and I don't know what I'm going to do with all these cucumbers. I probably planted too many cucumbers. I don't know how to can pickles or anything. I might just make them and then get my mom to can them for me because I don't know how to can. Yet, anyway. I'm going to learn one day. What? We might do cucumber chips. We could do the whole dehydrator full of cucumber chips. I might do that later today. So I just wanted to give a quick update on my garden harvest today. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, I'm going to make candy with this, I think. I don't know. I might just eat it. I'm not sure. I have like a million other watermelons out there. Not a million, but at least 20 watermelons out there. And most of them are ripe right now, so I have to still go out there and pick them, and maybe I'll have better luck and not drop them this time. So right here I am processing that watermelon. Here I have some trays full, as you can see, of watermelon, and I am making candy out of it. And it's kind of just a real chewy, it's delicious candy. And that's what I'm making out of that. I already filled up these trays right here. So I'm going to be filling up these trays. So I've heard you can freeze dry watermelon. I'm not going to be doing that today. Today I'm going to be dehydrating watermelon. So with watermelon, you don't want the seeds in there. And as you can see, this is about the seediest watermelon I've ever seen. Look at all these seeds. Watermelons typically have a lot of seeds, but I don't know if they have that many. I guess they do because this one does. But the seeds are actually, I thought it would be more difficult to pick around the seeds, but it's actually not that difficult to. I thought it would be, but really you just cut the slices as you would, and you can pick them out later. So you want to cut them thinly, and you want them to be, and as you can see there's a seed in there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's a seed right there. And you take the tip end of whatever knife you're using, and you do that. Do you reckon it'd be easier if I use a smaller knife, you reckon?
Maybe.
I'm going to try it. It might be easier.
What's your name? I guess.
Oh yeah, it doesn't tear it up as much. I like using a big knife, but this one will work better. So, and it'll also be easier to pick out the seeds. Yeah, so I have this little, I don't know what kind of knife you'd use this on. I guess meat maybe? but it's just a curved knife, and I am putting them all in the trays. Now you want them to be big pieces, not too big, but large pieces, because it's unbelievable how much things shrink in the dehydrator. I mean, they will literally shrink like, you know, this size will probably be about half that size when it gets out of the dehydrator. You don't want them too thick because it'll take a very long time to dehydrate. You just want it long enough. You just want the dehydrator to be running long enough to freeze dry it, or dry it. Dehydrate, yeah. So the way you store these is, we've made this before and we just stored it in a jar and it worked real good. So, what? So I made kind of a mess, but here are the rinds. Y'all can see the rind. The rind was a beautiful, it was a beautiful shell, I guess you call it, shell, rind, but sometimes I call them shells. So I have this watermelon, and I'm going to try to carry two trays full of watermelon. Y'all can see our big watermelon, or two larger watermelons. I haven't exactly, we haven't exactly cut that one yet. There are 3 more trays, so I could have done another tray, but I'm out of watermelon. That was the entire watermelon. There we go. Let's go get the other ones. I bet that, I can't even tell you how much that big watermelon would make. I don't know. And then that little one right there, or little one, it's actually pretty big, but it's small. You know, it's big, but at the same time it's small compared to that one. Okay. What?
It reminds me of bowling ball.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a turtle. Yeah, this watermelon reminds me of a turtle. That one reminds me of a slug egg. A slug egg, if y'all don't know, is it's an unfertilized egg, reptile egg. That's what they call them, slugs, because they kind of get all sluggish and stink, kind of. Yep, so I have these. These are on the, let's see. These are on the, I don't know, they're not fruit roll-up trays. They're just little mats. So I'm going to put these on there because I can't do it one-handed. I'm going to put them on there, and yeah, I guess we'll go up to my garden and see if any more need to be harvested. So I'm putting them on fruits and vegetables is the highest setting. No, fruits and vegetables is 135, so it's not the highest setting. So we'll put it right there, 135, and we'll let that dehydrate, I don't know, for a very long time. We'll check back on it tomorrow morning or tomorrow in about 24 hours. Okay, it is the next morning, not 24 hours later, but it's been probably 20 hours later, I guess. And let's check it real quick. I'm not sure when it's done, actually. I'll have to ask my mom about that. But I just want y'all to see. Look at how much it shrinked. That's funny. And this one was just empty. Alright guys, it is this evening. Let me turn on this light for y'all because it's dark outside. It is 8 something at night, 8:45 at night. So it was over 24 hours. I started this yesterday at about 12. I'm not exactly sure. It was probably about 12:30 or 1 o'clock. Probably about 1 o'clock when I started this. So it's been more than 24 hours. Me and Mom have been rotating the trays. So I'm gonna deal with this after I get a shower. We'll see. I'll ask my mom. I'll ask her to check it while I'm in the shower, and if it's good, then after I get out of the shower, then I can, you know, put these in I can put it in jars, and we'll have nice candy. So this is the watermelon candy when it is in a jar. It gets eaten so fast that it doesn't need any kind of something to keep the air out. It works just fine, and it is absolutely delicious. I recommend, if you have a dehydrator, to definitely give this a try. So I hope y'all enjoy this video, and we'll see y'all on the next adventure.